Queensland, have you heard of that? And I'm also one of the promoters tonight. You know, it all started a couple years ago when a friend of mine mentioned this up-and-coming quartet. And we got to thinking, and we made wrote some letters and made some phone calls. And sure enough, the ball got rolling for this thing. I want to introduce you to them at the risk of my very life because they hate the attention. But these two have become largely the backbone, if not the brains and the bank of this effort. And I want you to recognize who they are. I promise I won't bring them up on stage, but I didn't say I wouldn't recognize them. And that's Jenny and Kelvin Williams. Would you put your hands together? We're not Melbourne. We had an incredible concert on Thursday night, and Noel and Louise Garvin were behind orchestrating that one. The roof came off. It was absolutely terrific. And then here, we've got a lot of help from members of the Walls End Symphony Methodist Church. They've done all kinds of things, from mailing out flyers to driving a bus to helping with the food, and so we're thankful for their efforts. But especially we're thankful for the effort of an organization some of you may never have heard of before, and that is the Adventist Book Center. They became the ticket resellers for us, and they went so far beyond our expectations. Alan Hill and his incredible team. I'm sure you found them impervious and so thankful. And I hope you patronize this business. Their store is just at the end of this long driveway on the right. They are outstanding in terms of offering Christian resources. We're thankful for their help in pulling this off. And they did a good job because it's sold out tonight. Isn't that terrific? And we need to make sure that these guys know it's a sold out house. So let's hear it. I've just got a couple of things, housekeeping things I need to mention to you. One is that there's going to be an intermission a little later. And at that point, you can get up and buy CDs and DVDs. You probably saw the tables back there. You know, these guys do this full time, and part of the way that they're able to finance it is through the sale of their CDs and DVDs. So I hope that you support them in that respect. And I think at intermission, they likely will be back there signing autographs and that kind of thing. And so be sure to go back there. The other thing is that little card that we handed out. Did anybody not receive that? Okay, I think everybody got one. Some of you have already given it to the box out there. If you haven't, just take it up to the product table at the intermission, and then we're going to take a drawing. Now, the information on that's really important because we're going to be able to let you know about future events like this one. Also, you'll be connected to Ernie Haas and Signature Sounds database. And finally, tonight, you'll have opportunity if you are the lucky person drawn. You'll be able to pick out 4 items on that table, CDs, DVDs, that kind of thing. So if you haven't done it, make sure you drop it off the product table at the intermission. Okay. Well, it all started almost 10 years ago. This young singer who had been singing for quite a while with cathedrals had an idea of putting together a quartet with that old-style gospel flavor, but with a fresh energy. The idea took hold, that quartet began the ball rolling on something that has now become, arguably, one of, if not the most exciting quartet in the world. They've been lighting up audiences in North America and Europe and Africa, and now, for only the second time in Australia, they have come down under. I want you to put your hands together and maybe stand to your feet in welcoming Ernie Haas